everyone, I'm Nicole Spitler with All Designs Equine, and today we're going to be revisiting a carrot wreath that I did a while ago. This one is super popular. It's made with the wood flowers as well, and it is a more rustic version. I'm going to start with one of my wood blank carrot wreaths. I will link below where you can purchase them. I also do a wholesale discount if you purchase 5. You can just contact me on my Etsy shop and I will give you that discount code. So I'm going to start by cutting several different pieces of lengthwise styrofoam. They can be a little bit of different heights and different sizes. That's no problem. It'll make the carrot wreath look more interesting. This also helps give it the circular carrot shape. On a previous video, I had someone say to use a pool noodle from the Dollar Tree and cut it lengthwise, and that would also work to give it the circular shape. I think that is a fantastic idea, and I love to get, tips and tricks myself. Don't be surprised if in the future I try that, and maybe I'll do an upcoming video on how that works out. So thank you. I can't remember the name of the person who gave me that tip, but it was wonderful. So I'm going to just start gluing these wood flowers. I take the biggest wood flowers first and glue them on. These are considered 3-inch wood flowers. So for 90% of the wood flowers that I'm going to use the wood roses. You can use any kind of wood roses that you like. There's several different kinds, but these have the skins on them, so they're sturdier. I'm going to just kind of put them in like little puzzle pieces and go from the biggest on the bottom and then start filling in with smaller ones and different shaped ones. So sometimes they have like daisies and other kinds of flowers just to add a little extra interest. So I'm going to fill in the holes with the smaller flowers and use the daisies and some of the other options available. As you can see, there's no real exact science to this. We're just going to be building the shape, adding interest. It's kind of cathartic, so it's nice. You can just start filling in the holes like little puzzle pieces. Next, I'm going to do my bows. I'm going to make a green burlap bow and a rope bow. And the rope bow will add a nice rustic feel to it. And the green bow is a little more classic, but it's still burlap, so it also adds to the rustic feel of it. Before I move on to the next step, I have to make my carrot orange. And how I do this is I use 3 different colors of spray paint. I use a bright orange, a soft orange, and a little bit of a coral or soft pink color. I will paint them all these different colors because in nature it would not just be bright orange. So this adds a little bit more interest to the carrot as well. I'm going to take my staple gun and I'm going to start by creating a loop in the back and stapling that. So that's where we'll hang the carrot. And then I'm going to wrap and crisscross the ropes in the front. So I don't want to just do a straight spiral. I want to actually spiral down, but then come back up and cross those same ropes. Not only does it actually provide protection for the front of the carrot and the sola wood flowers, but it also provides protection on the back. It acts also as a buffer between your door and the actual wreath, which I normally add pads to the back anyway, but now I don't even have to do that. Now the next part that I'm going to do is going to add an actual protection for the wood flowers, which are fairly delicate, and it also gives it that more rustic feel. This took me so long when I was trying to design this wreath. I was like, I have to have some kind of protection for these wood flowers, because if they get bumped hard or even in shipping, they're going to break. So I decided to actually wrap the wood flowers and the carrot itself with this beautiful rustic rope. Okay, and then we are about ready to do the final piece of this carrot, which is the luscious greenery top. I'm just using different kinds of fern for that. I like a little bit of a softer, lacier fern, not something super stiff and heavy looking. And then I'm just going to push it into my styrofoam, which that styrofoam acted as the shape for the carrot to give it a round shape, but it also acts as a place to put my fern into. Now we're ready to put our bows in. We're going to take the green burlap bow and put that on the top first. I like to kind of offset it to the side, but you can do it right in the middle. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to put our rope bow underneath it. Finally, for the very finishing touches, we're going to use this beautiful seeded eucalyptus, which kind of breaks up the fern, makes it not so heavy looking, adds interest again. I love to add interest to every wreath that I do, try to figure out how to make it more interesting looking. And then I'm going to take these little tiny baby 1-inch solo wood flower roses that I painted orange and push those in as well. And that is the carrot wreath. It's very simple actually, but it's very popular. This is a very big selling carrot wreath for me. A week ago, I did one that is all beautiful artificial flowers. This is a totally different look. It's also just as popular. I would be hard pressed to figure out which one is actually my best-selling wreath. They're completely different looks, but they're both beautiful in their own ways. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Until next time, we'll be doing another carrot wreath, and I'll see you next week.